for a whistle. Just here in the late stages of this frame, we've still got zeros on the board. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Oh, thunderclap, and knocks him off the puck. They've got numbers here. Dishes it off. What a stop.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react to turn.
One-on-one with the goaltender. Here we go. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Shot. Denies him with the save.
Lehman's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net. Outstanding performance by him on that last one.
And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Oh, what a hip check on the old school variety. Beautiful. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And he uses the glove to keep that out, getting a piece of it. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Avoids the poke check. Oh, spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that.
It's in. He scores.
Was going to get an assist on this goal here, James, and it's a product of being in the right spot at the right time, and that's not a fluke. That is all him. He's got the IQ, the smarts, and the anticipation skills to disrupt this pass.
That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. They've got the defense outnumbered. Into the corner now. Sends the pass over. The Icebreakers have the puck along the line. Denies him on the stopper. Works it across to Lee.
Not trying to take your drop.
Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does. Lehman found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Here in the late going of the frame, the Icebreakers have taken a 1-0 lead. Great burst of speed to come up with it. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Feeds it across. Oh, that's tremendous. He's got a little jump. Oh, what a save! Grabbed along the boards by Lee. Shot! No room for that one to get through. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Strong defensive effort. The Icebreakers have it against the wall. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Takes up, trying to shake loose. All alone. The Icebreakers move the puck in the defensive zone. With possession along the wall. And that's off a stick. Blocked in traffic. Colorado's got the puck in their own end. Here's a chance. And makes the save. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Stopped by the goaltender. The Oilers gain possession in their own end. Colorado's got it in their own zone. With some open space at center. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here's a shot. And he makes the save there. Passes it over. Comes up with the stop. Oh, and look who gets rocked once again.
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's going to
The score! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels, then getting 2 in a row, back to back. Here they come.
Colorado's had the shot advantage here in this first period, but they still find themselves down. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Here's an odd man rush. To his teammate. That's intercepted. Picks up the puck in his own end. Nearing the final 60 seconds here of this first period. There's another stop.
Lehman's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
Point-to-point pass. Lets it go from the slot. Shuts him down. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Here in the late goings of the period, the Icebreakers have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. The Oilers win it in the defensive zone. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Moves it around along the half wall. Sends a pass over. And the goaltender comes up with a scores! Make it 3 in a row, and they're humming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
Moves the puck. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save on the play. Whoa!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here.
As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and out-will his opponent to find the puck.
The Icebreakers win the draw. Takes it off, look out! Makes the save, cool and calm under pressure. Takes a shot, dying seconds at a time, taking it away, and he comes up big. And that'll do it tonight. They look pretty dialed in between the fights. Cheryl picking up that shutout.
Yeah, and it was a tough one as well. A lot of shots came his way, but really aggressive, got to the top of his crease. Excellent job.
Oh, the energy, the tension, the excitement, the electricity. Let's get ready. Buckle up, everybody. It should be a fun one tonight on the ice for EA Sports. Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. The Icebreakers get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. And he feeds it down to McDonald. Takes the feed at center. Makes his presence known on the ice. Oh, what a save as he denies them again.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. B-Bunnies got the puck from the back end. The Nighthawks carrying it along the blue line. Takes possession. Here's a feed in front. Picked off in front. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Big-time hip check there. That's how you finish a play. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Thunderous hip check on the play. And he sidesteps the check there. And he takes the pass. Steps into it. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Wagner's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
The Icebreakers come up with a defensive zone draw. Gives it right back. Finds nothing but air on that shot. And he loses control here. Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here, James. Just lined up perfectly and then is able to elicit that massive hit.
Throws it in. B-Bunny's got the puck in his own zone. Lets it fly. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Wagner.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves.
Haters gonna hate so hard, boys. The Icebreakers take a 1-0 lead here in the late goings of period number 1. This is a huge goal momentum-wise, isn't it?
Well, yeah, James, if you score a goal at the beginning of a period or at the end, it really sets the tone and temperature for your team. And it also puts your opponent back on their heels, and that's exactly what you wanted to happen. But now that the game is wide open, you're heading into intermission. So that's going to give both teams an opportunity to reset. You got to find a way to continue to push in that second period.
Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Picked up along the wall by Lee. The Nighthawks scoop it up along the boards. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Sets a pass in front. And nothing materializes on that chance. Goes right to the crease. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. And he takes the feed. Lets it rip. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. The Icebreakers have it now. Oh, what a hit. He got all of that hip check. Turns it away.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
I love that he's controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will, and he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing, but it's a spark, right? It's all about a spark and what comes next.
The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Loose puck, and he's in all alone. Oh, and that's off target. How do you miss that?
You can just see his body language right now, James. He can't believe it. I think he was trying to outweight the goaltender a little too fine, and he misses.
Cuts Drifts into the paint. Oh, what a save in front.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Puts the puck on net. Oh, how did he stop that one? Wow. Shot on net, and he's got that one. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Carries it. Moves it to the outside. That's blocked. Oh, what a stop off the pipe. Picked up along the wall. Driving to the net. Oh, what a save. Taken along the boards. Shot off the post. What an unlucky bounce for them right there. And they'll skate it out of the zone. And serves up a little knock on the play. The Icebreakers will play it from the defensive zone. And a little physicality ends that threat. Here they come on the attack. Oh, the bingo! Scores! I got 2 words for you. New game.
Yeah, certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top at the beginning of this face-off? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack.
The Icebreakers win possession here in the open ice. McDonald's got it in the defensive end. Takes it to the net. Scores! Go-ahead goal!
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next 2 shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing.
The Icebreakers are making the most of their opportunities here in this opening frame with the early lead.
Yeah, it's been back and forth play here, and they've competed. James, it's been a good game, but now they get the go-ahead goal so they can play with more confidence.
Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. Stoppage in play, offside the call. The Nighthawks would love to go into this first intermission all evened up as they trail here despite outshooting the opposition. McDonald's won possession. And we are all over with this one. The Icebreakers were busy out there offensively, and it paid off in the end.
Yeah, that first period really showed that they were ready to play right from puck drop, James. But you got to be careful with that. You just can't hold on to a lead through the remaining 2 periods. You got to find a way to continue to push the gas pedal.
Yes, correct. Co weźmy tu przestawił, kurwa, w czym tam normalnie. Gdzie tam do 27? Jest. Ale ci będę Gregu robił tutaj kurwa głęboko zaraz. Kolega jestem przeciwko.
EA Sports bringing you the heat, bringing you the noise, and bringing you what should be a fantastic matchup tonight on the ice.
Nie wybieram na niego teraz.
Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The Nighthawks take possession to get this one underway. McDonald's moving the puck through his own zone. The Nighthawks played along the boards. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. The Icebreakers played along the wing. The one-time rocket, he scores! One times it into the back of the net. The Icebreakers have struck first here in period number 1, although it comes a little late.
It's late, it's deep in the first period, but it doesn't matter. Timing is everything, and when you get the first goal, you're on the board, you've got the confidence, you've got the momentum.
Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint. He said, if you're going to beat...
That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they've created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts.
The Nighthawks have leveled the playing field in the late goings of period number 1.
Yeah, no time like the present, right, James? To have some urgency heading into the intermission, and you can take that to the bench, right? I mean, finding ways to get the equalizer here. Now you get a little bit of a rest, and you got to come out firing on all cylinders to start the second.
Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. We got a penalty coming up here. Picked up along the boards by McDonald. Lehman's made his, and a penalty's coming up on the play.
He makes a great play, and he's in all alone on the breakaway, and then he gets tripped up, James. This is definitely a penalty shot.
All eyes here at center. Fires it on net. Oh, up the post. Had the Tindy beat, but not the bar.
Yeah, sometimes it's just too much fine-tuning and not keeping it simple, and it's a game of inches, and he misses wide.
Oh, and that's shut down on the penalty shot.
Yeah, and he shuts it down, and what I like about this is the confidence and aggressive nature of his positioning. He challenges the top of his crease and tracks that puck perfectly.
Makes the save! The Nighthawks will play it in their own end. And he takes the dip. Makes the save. Right positioning. Looked easy.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time.
Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line.
Grabs the puck at center. Into the offensive zone. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. The Icebreakers carried along the wall. And will get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Late goings of this period. The Icebreakers are looking to build on this one-goal lead. Jonas wins the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Lets it go from the back end. Stops the rocket of a shot. The Nighthawks have it now. Feeds the puck to McDonald. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. From the left side, takes it at center. And a big-time save on a big-time shot. From the back of the cage with the puck.
Jonas broke the tie earlier, and now he's looking for more, James. He loves to attack the net.
And the puck leaves the offensive zone. They'll be forced to tag up. And he takes the feed. The Icebreakers slide the puck near the point. Now a quick pass to Jonas. Makes some space. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. What is going on? 2 goals in a minute 10, James.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Yeah, and talk about putting your opponent on their heels.
Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. The Icebreakers win it. Puck picked up in the open ice. To the low slot. Oh, a clutch save. And he takes a shot. Oh, and another save. Jonas is on the attack. Heads to the back of the net. Jonas gets a hold of the puck in the corner. And that's deflected. The Nighthawks gain possession along the wall. Carries it across the line. Quick shot! And he catches that one with the glove. Quick feed to Jonas. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. Loses the coverage there. Here's a centering pass. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Nighthawks gain possession. Stopped by the goaltender.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. And that's taken in the corner. Oh, clutch save.
What is going on? 2 goals in a minute 10, James.
And as quick as a hiccup, we are all tied here, Pounder.
I'm not sure what's going on right now.
The Nighthawks answer back in timely fashion here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they give up a goal early in the opening frame, not the way they would have wanted to start it, but if they can get out of this period and the score is tied, it is a win. Because when you're looking at the barrel of a team that was all over you, you'll take it heading into the intermission.
There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up.
Lehman's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. An easy save by Lehman. The Nighthawks move the puck in the defensive zone. Nice pass back. Shot! Tremendous block on the play.
On the bench
Cool,
really
yeah.
works on that one.
Yeah.
And there's a hat trick, and let those chapeaus fly.
Anytime you get a hat trick, it's a special moment for a player, an athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all of those caps fly out on the ice, it's a pretty special one.
The Nighthawks get a hold of the draw. Grabs it in his own end. Here they come inside the neutral zone. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck against the wall. Look out, here they come on the attack. Denies them. Moves behind the net. Moves it quickly over to Jonas. And out comes the extra attacker with the goaltender parked on the bench. How did he stop that one? Oh, he needed to make that save with time running down. And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially to an end. The Nighthawks looked a little outplayed in some areas tonight, but they still found a way to get that W.
Well, they did, James. I mean, they've been...
26. Chyba mi się zakrzyka. No tak, no to ludzie, nie? Kuku. Co to kurwa? Czy co? Okej.
Well, this should be an absolute firecracker of a game tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. Welcome back to EA Sports.
Ding, 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 ding. What we did.
Really looking forward to this one tonight. The Hamburgers will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Takes it into the slot.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Turn that chance aside. Big hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you gotta have your head up, and you better be good in small spaces, and you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he finished right through the wall.
And he turned that aside as we continue play here. Oh, what a move. Oh, he denies them with the stick save as it goes off the shaft. There's the whistle. Look at this penalty shot. And it's go time. Puts it on net. What a save on the penalty shot.
I think he had a book on the shooter here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he makes a brilliant save.
Here in the late goings of the period, still scoreless in this one. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Shakes the defender. He's on a breakaway. He scores! Oh, wow, what a finish!
Well, I love that he used his feet and didn't slow down, James. And then it's all about patience and composure, outweighing the goaltender, finding the room and burying it. Well, he does a great job of exploiting the weakness of the coverage, and he finds a way to break away from the pack. He's in on the breakaway, James, and what a battle it is. It's one that he wins, and he drives the puck home.
The Icebreakers take control of the faceoff. Here's a chance on the attack. Rocks him. Here's a short pass to Little. Here we go. Breakaway. Scores!
A pair of goals just 20 seconds apart.
Cheryl, you stress consistently, keep your feet moving on the ice, and that pays off.
Well, they got the pedal to the metal right now. They're like a freight train.
Honolulu's won the draw. Sends it to the opposite corner. He got all of that hit on the plane. Honolulu's got the puck against the boards. Slots up from the point. Comes up with the stop. Gets the puck in deep. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck. And they'll go on the attack after that turnover. Here he is. Takes the shot. Denies him. He got all of it. The Icebreakers will play it from the defensive zone. He got all of that one. Slides it over with pace to Robinson. Slides it across. Glove save. Somehow got a piece of it. The Icebreakers will play it in their own end. Oh, what a hip check he
Listen, Jane, the shooter's in the slot. This is as high danger as it can get, and he challenges. He's set, ready to go. And
scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Well, scouts are always talking about how you have to have foot speed in this game and the way and style it's played, and this is a perfect textbook example of that breakaway speed. I mean, separating yourself from the defender and then taking advantage of the space you've created.
They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Jackson's got the puck now in his own end. Tremendous hip check on the play. Slides it across. Tries to tuck it in. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. I really like this goal and the spatial awareness, the recognition of exactly where the goaltender is and knowing how you're going to beat them to the other post. Great job to bury it.
McDonald stick handling in his own zone. And they send it right back to him. Here's a chance to the middle. What a chance, but that goes off target, off a body in front. Nice feed from the right wing. Fires it. The Hamburgers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Breakaway. He scores! What a goal! What a finish on the breakaway!
And this is all generated by his speed, James. He gets one stride on his opponent, and then it becomes 2, 3, and then he's in open ice, and he makes no mistake.
The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck off the draw. Oh, he'll feel that one. He's got a step. Oh, he came to bring the physicality tonight. Good hit. Clearing attempt. And clearing attempt is a big success on that play. Beats the puck over. The Icebreakers have the puck now. They've got some momentum here. The Icebreakers take it along the wall. With authority. Moves the puck up to Little. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. And that's off a stick. Taken along the wall by McDonald. Nearing the final 60 seconds here of this first period. Honolulu's got it in their own zone. All alone. Scores! Quick as a hiccup. It's in the back of the net.
Well, you said it quick, James, and he is lightning fast, and he separates himself from the pack every single time and generates these opportunities.
The Hamburgers have come to play with some jump in their step tonight. Look at the shots on goal. They've generated an already lead comfortably nearing the end of the first. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by McDonald. And he moves the puck back inside his own end. Slides it across to Jackson. Moves into the slot. Off the post.
The Icebreakers are looking for some much-needed offense, and they get it. They get a great look, and it just goes off the post. You can see the frustration in the entire bench. You have to capitalize if they want to win back in this game.
Grabs the puck. Slides it across to McDonald. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Oh, there's the whistle, and the official is signaling for a penalty shot. Goaltender takes a deep breath, and here we go. Shot makes the stop under pressure. Honolulu's looking to take this lead into the intermission here as they've put a lot of pucks on net so far. And now it's grabbed by McDonald. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, that's an unbelievable save. A grade A scoring chance taken away as he flashes the leather and makes the stop.
Chance to scores just before the period closes. Cheryl, absolutely huge.
The last few minutes of a period are essential, and they go to the dressing room with needed momentum.
The setters will glide into the dot. lose one to draw in the neutral zone. And there it is. This one's all over. You know, Cheryl, always impressed when a goal puts up a clean sheet, especially in today's game.
Well, in today's game, I mean, the puck goes cross crease, you know, and the...
Co jest kurwa z tym klubem? What the fuck? Ty dalej, kurwa. Co ty kurwa świrujesz? Go się obrali, kurwa. No halo, co ty kurwa, gdzie ty jesteś? Co ci się dzieje? Odechciało ci się grać? Aha, no. No czego nie pisał, że kurwa, że będziesz? Ja dopiero później na... Nie, no, no a ja próbowałem do ciebie. To wieczne zajęte było. No, trzeba było pisać chyba, że będę grał, nie? No, spoko. No to wiesz, takie kurwa mecze, kurwa na bramkach. A ten bramkarz to był wiesz, ten bramkarz to grał u ciebie, to grał przed chwilą u mnie. No. No, spoko. Widziałeś ten filmik na tym, na YouTube? Zobacz, kilka spraw. Z czym? No, to spróbuję do końca. No, dobra. No, hejka.
great night for some puck. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. So glad you could join us. Let's go. Well, we've been waiting for this one all day long, and here we go. The Icebreakers will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Takes the feed from the left side. Here they are on the attack. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Denies him with a save. Florida's going to play the puck from behind the cage. McGregor's carrying it ahead. Let's move to the middle, and that's stopped. The Icebreakers have it now. Tiptoes around the poke check. He's got a step. Scores! Absolutely clinical finish on the breakaway.
All the way down the ice, James. The ability to get away from the pack, look over his shoulder, know where everyone is, and then that clean finish. Unbelievable goal.
McGregor's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. Dropped them in the open ice. They put the puck into the offensive end. The Icebreakers have it against the wall. Loses his balance on the play. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Here's a blast! They score! And it's back-to-back tallies!
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
The Icebreakers extend the lead to 2-0 here, and we're still only in period number 1.
Well, they've really dictated pace in this one. They've owned the puck, and in the offensive zone, they're putting pucks to the net at will, and they're just dominating in terms of their shot selection.
Inside the offensive end now down the left. Here's a pass in front, and that's intercepted. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Here's the pass. Turns it aside. McGregor's taking it from his own end. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Takes it in front. Denied by the goaltender. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Tries it to the crease. And he elects to explore his options. Feeds it over. Drills him. There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass. The Icebreakers wanted to put a lot of pucks on net going into this one, and they have delivered on that, leading late in the first. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Florida's got possession of the puck. Oh, and he delivers a thunderous hit check. And that play's neutralized. Here's a shot. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Florida's got the puck along the boards. Takes it and looks ahead. Breakaway. Oh, beautiful save on the play.
And you gotta love these one-on-one battles. In particular, the goaltender so aggressive, tracks the puck and makes the save. Jordan's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
The Icebreakers take possession off the faceoff. Nice speed at center, moves up ahead now. Loses his check, and he's on a breakaway. Big time save, he was dialed in there.
Well, he has the benefit of seeing it coming here, James, so he gets himself set to position he anticipated. I think he has a book on the shooter, to be truthful, and he makes a save.
Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. There's a hit on the play. And they pick up the puck here in their own end. Gets hold of the puck in the corner. Makes the save right there.
Wagner's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
McGregor's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset. The Icebreakers have been rewarded with the lead here late in this first period with all the shots they put on net. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Oh, huge stop on the one-timer. Receives the pass. Quick pass to Jackson. And there's the save.
Wagner's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
They've really got him on their heels here now. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on and give his team a breather.
Wagner's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Here in the later stages of this period, and it's a comfortable 2-0 lead we're looking at right now. The Goodfellas win the draw on their own end. And he passes it up ahead to McGregor. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Passes out front. Moves it again. And he denies that great opportunity there. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Cutting to the front of the net. Handles the puck. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, and he stopped that rocket. 60 scores!
Bye.
Here we go. This should be a fun one on the ice tonight. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. Let's drop the puck. Both teams are lined up, and we are set to get things going. The Muggles have won the draw, and we are now underway. Gets the puck over to Lee. Oh, what a hit against the boards!
Executed perfectly, James.
All alone! Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. Shot! Big time stop! Burnaby's gained possession along the boards. Just a simple save by Lehman. Across the line from center. Avoids the poke check. It's in the back of the net. He scores! The Icebreakers finally break through here in period number 1.
It's so important to drop one. It gives you confidence to recognize, hey, we can score on this goaltender, and you take that energy and you head to the dressing room for intermission. You get some much-needed rest, and you got to come out flying in the second.
Solid body contact. And that's just out of reach. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Fires it on net. Fearless, totally fearless on the block. Flicks exploring options with the puck. Denies them in close.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Stops him cold. Gets in the lane with the body. Burnaby's got a hold of the puck now. Takes the feed. Takes a shot. And he comes up with a stop there.
Lehman's dialed in and able to redirect that puck to the corner.
Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels, they're deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
The Icebreakers have to be feeling good about their game after what we've seen for the better part of this opening frame here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they doubled down and got their second goal here, James. They've really pressed and loved their tempo. And when I was an athlete, I didn't like the intermission at this time. You're on all cylinders here. Everyone's firing, and now you got to go sit. It's coach's job, leadership in the room, to keep them fired up for the second.
Oh, he just got thunderstruck!
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly, no time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit! Turned aside with a glove by Lehman. The turnover! Here they come! Makes a save! Moves it to Angle. Feeds the puck to Flick. Scoops up the puck, and he's in on the breakaway! Oh, he comes up clutch on the breakaway! Wow!
Well, goalies are always asking for breakaways.
And a penalty's coming up on the play!
When you're on a breakaway, you have to be able to get the shot off, and he gets taken down from behind. The tripping call is going to lead to the penalty shot.
And here he comes from center. He scores! And he completes the hat trick!
Well, he's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, hasn't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him.
Magic.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the Icebreakers now lead by 3. Here they come on the rush. Oh, and a good textbook hit there. Puck scooped up by Lee. And that's blocked in traffic.
Well, he's having a tough time out there, James. You can see it on his face. He's really laboring and fighting to stay in the play.
Flicks cross the line and gain the zone. Cutting to the slot. Sends it over to Kyle. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Here's a chance. Big time stop there.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
The Icebreakers have it from their own end. Takes the pass. Here's a pass down low. Grabbed along the board by Engel. Routine save made by Wagner. Angles it over to Lee. Burnaby's ready to go on the attack. Find some space in the corner. Oh, a direct hit on the play.
Go. I have easy.
Well, the other team, they should be hearing footsteps, James, because he's been doing it all night long. I mean, it is intentful, but it's clean. He's been throwing down the hits all game long.
Devastating hit into the wall. I think he tried to turn him into drywall on that play. Dishes it off. And nearing the final 60 seconds of the... It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. He scores! A stone-cold finish on the breakaway.
And that's the bottom line, because it's in the back of the net, James.
Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. The Icebreakers win the draw. Slides the puck to Angle. Burnaby's ready to go on the attack. Oh, and here's the pass. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. He grabs the puck here at the point. Oh, what a glove save! Wow!
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Look at this. They're going to keep playing here.
It's a 200-foot play, and coaches certainly love this. You keep your feet moving, and now you don't have a face-off in your own zone. Instead, the play is alive in the offensive end.
Big hit. Burnaby's got possession here in the neutral zone. Slides the puck to Kyle. Here's a shot, and what a save! And we are all over with this one tonight. Well, after absolute volcanic eruption in the first offensively, it kind of settled down here, Cheryl, more to your style, I would say, right?
Yeah,
as a defender.
As a defender, it became more defensively structured, and I bet that the coaches had something to say about that, but certainly not as much fun for us, not as entertaining as the high-flying octane offense in the first period.
gooien op, ja.
Oh, the energy, the tension, the excitement, the electricity. Let's get ready. Buckle up, everybody. It should be a fun one tonight on the ice for EA Sports. Both teams look ready to go, and it's time to drop the puck. The Nighthawks start with possession as we are now underway. Rocks them on the play. Throws it in front. Scores! What a finish on the play!
Bang, bang, bang.
The Nighthawks have finally opened the scoring here in the first, and not a moment too soon.
This has been a bit of a defensive juggernaut, James. We've been waiting for a goal call all game long, and they finally get it. And what this does will give them some confidence heading into the intermission.
And that slides right out to center ice. Takes the feed. And he gives it over to Lee. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Moves it to the middle. And another pass. Dishes it off again here. And he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring.
He's got a step. Scores! What a finish on the breakaway!
Well, a nice play to pull away from the pack here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor.
The Nighthawks double their lead to 2-0 now as they look to head into the intermission.
Well, yeah, and they'll need to keep their foot on the gas pedal when they come out for the second, James, because, man, did they ever get an effective start in the first, putting a ton of shots on net.
There's a jolt of energy they need. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here's a shot. Too much congestion in front. Puck knocked loose after that hit. The Icebreakers will play it from the defensive zone. There's the whistle icing the call.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Nighthawks now lead by 2. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
The Nighthawks have controlled this game here in the first period. More shots, more goals. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Here's a blast. Off the bar will play on. It was that close.
The Nighthawks recognize that they have the lead, but also you don't get tons of great looks in a game, and this one is a missed opportunity as the puck goes off the frame and out.
Snaps one here in the slot. Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals, and as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas, and you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Sends it over. He might have a step here. Pass it across. Oh, but I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. The Nighthawks have capitalized on their scoring opportunities and lead comfortably here late in the first. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Quick feed down low. The Nighthawks scoop it up along the boards. Takes the feed from his own end. Slips by the check. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Breakaway. Scores! What a finish!
Too parts to this. I mean, he's on a breakaway, so he had to get to the right spot, break away from the pack, and then he's got to finish here, James. I just love the confidence. He was very decisive in his move to be able to put this by the goaltender.
The Nighthawks win the faceoff. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Handles the pass. And that pass goes off a stick. Tries to feed it over to Lee. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Here's a chance! Stops him again!
I love this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. He wins the battle to the space, just doesn't connect on the finish.
Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattling!
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and you can't do anything when the spacing and alignment is done perfectly, and that's what happens here, James. This is how you gain the puck, when you separate the body from it.
In the final moments of this period, the Nighthawks have a 4-goal lead. They win the draw and go on the attack. Tremendous save by Wagner!
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
And he's ridden off the puck. All alone! What a save by the Tendy there!
Well, he's exuding a ton of confidence, not sitting back in his net, challenges and make the save.
We got a penalty coming up here on the play. Passes it over! Look at this! It's a penalty shot! And the shooter lines up. Here we go. And he turns it aside on the penalty shot. These two squads seem pumped and ready to go. Hey, everybody, it's James Cebulski back for EA Sports. I'm looking forward to this one.
Starbucks, nice. Yes. Too good for that.
Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The Icebreakers start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Quick feed to Lee, trying to shake the defender. He's in! Oh, fantastic goal! Honolulu's forecheck finally breaks through as they get on the board here late in the first.
Good teams find ways to be successful, and they do just that. And they've been clawing their way through to the offensive end all game long, and they finally get rewarded.
Picked up along the wall by Hextall. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Taken by Lee. To the front! Oh, he had him beat, but it goes off the inside post.
The Icebreakers are trying to claw their way back into this game, and that's not how you do it. When you have an opportunity to execute, you have to find the back of the net.
Moves the pass in front! Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Here in the late going of the frame, Honolulu's up 1-0. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Slides it across. Steps into all of that. Honolulu's looking to break out of their own end. Shakes off the coverage. Good stand-up hit. The Icebreakers cross the blue line and are on the attack. Honolulu's got a hold of it against the wall. Can't hang on after that hit. And now he moves it quickly to Hextall. And he slides it quickly to Robinson. Honolulu's got the puck along the wall. Feeds it down low. There he is from the slot.
Goodness,
what a shot with a one-timer.
Wow, James, that was just a blast from the high slot. Not sure where the coverage went, though. The coach is not going to be very impressed with the lack of support in the defensive zone.
Slides the puck over. Levels him with the hit. He's got a little jump. He's in the clear. What a stop on the breakaway. Hextall's got it against the boards. Honolulu's got the puck. Delayed penalty coming up here. And out comes the extra attacker with the goaltender parked on the bench. That goes off a twig. Penalty shot coming up here. Here he goes on the penalty shot. Big save and breathe a sigh of relief. Honolulu's been playing in one direction all night, and that's towards the net, and they lead here late in the first. Gets a hold of the puck. Knocked away in the offensive zone. And he moves it up to Hextall. Right up, loose puck, and he's in all alone. He scores! There's the hat trick, and let it rain, Chapeaus!
Yeah, Rain Chapeaus is right there. Hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them all. This is going to take some time, but man, has he ever had an effective night. He had 2, and he was thinking 3 all the way. When you have speed and numbers off of the rush, you push your opponent back. Some sagging D that opens up space to move the puck either in front or shoot it, James. I just love the play off the rush here.
Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Little. Good use of the body on the play. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Honolulu's on the attack. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Picked up along the boards by Robinson. He got all of that
Coś tu
one.
wywojował.
Puck grabbed by Robinson. He's got a step. Sends the puck across. Wagner's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. The Hamburgers already lead it by a significant margin here late in this first period. The Icebreakers win the draw here in their own end. Takes it across the blue line. Sends it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Puck is cleared out of the defensive zone. Rocked on the play. Taken along the wall by Hextall. On the attack along the boards. Oh, how did that stay out? It goes off the inside of the post.
Well, there is a pulse. There is a beat to this game right now, and it is fast, James. Both teams trading chances at either end. I mean, this is a track meet right now.
The Hamburgers have been the better team so far in this first period. They've had multiple scoring opportunities, and as a result have the lead. Honolulu's got the puck against the boards. Can't maintain possession. Hextall's got the puck near the back end. Honolulu's got it along the wall. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Odd man rush. Quick shot. And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Moves it quickly over to Little.
Sorry for...
Stars, and look who's at it again. They are really turning up the heat.
Well, so creative and free. And the reason why you can play free, because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net and, of course, retrieve it.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Hamburgers are on the cusp of making this a blowout, leading by 4. Tries to get the puck over to Little. Breakaway. Scores! That's how you finish!
This entire play is fantastic, James. Speed, reading the play, and he recognizes he's got a ton of time, freezes the tender, and buries it home.
Honolulu's going to want to take this lead into the first intermission. They have really looked sharp tonight. Puck picked up by Robinson. Hextall's going to play it from the back of the cage. The Hamburgers have it from the corner. Clock ticking down here inside the first period. And now it's grabbed by Little. Scores on the one-timer! Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. The Icebreakers get a hold of the draw. Takes control of the puck. And he stands tall and goal. The Hamburgers gain the zone. Loses his chip. He's on a breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save. I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
The Icebreakers win the draw. They go on the attack through center. Tries to the crease. Sensational stop by Lehman. Hextall's looking the puck. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. And there it is, the final horn. Well, he came, he saw, and he conquered between the pipes tonight. What a performance, earning the shutout.
Well, yeah, and it's deserved. I mean, he had to make some key saves to still get that goose egg, James. But I just loved his battle and his compete. He made it look easy tonight.
świru sy pierdolone.
EA Sports bringing you the heat, bringing you the noise, and bringing you what should be a fantastic matchup tonight on the ice. You've been waiting for this all day. I've been waiting for this. Cheryl's been waiting for it. Oh, boy. The Icebreakers will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Puts it on net, and he gets in front of that rocket. Toms moves the puck. And they're going to wave off icing here.
Well, great pace of play and aggressive nature here to keep this play alive to negate the icing.
Stopped by the goaltender. Oh, what a hit along the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
From the open ice, they gain the line. Centering pass in front. And that's gobbled up, and we'll get a whistle for a face-off.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Here in the late goings of the period, still no score in this one. The Icebreakers win the defensive zone face-off. Here's a chance! Great defensive play. My broadcast partner, she's smiling right now. Look at you.
Yeah, I love those defensive plays. Love those metrics, James. Just when you think you're down and out, you ain't. And that's what happens here. He continues to move his feet, closes quickly, and that's the key. Gets himself within striking distance to be able to get that stick-on puck and negate the play.
Strong defensive effort. And that's a great read to force the turnover. Griffin's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Here's a short pass to your boy Oven. Gives them nothing in front. Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. And a direct hit right there.
Griffin's looking pretty banged up out there, James. I'm not sure if he's going to finish the shift.
Picked off. Dished on over to Jordan. Cuts to the front. Takes possession. A chance. Fantastic save.
Goaltender spent so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Oh, look at this. Oh, wow. Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post.
A huge opportunity there, James, to get the go-ahead goal in this game. You know what that does? It creates a ton of momentum, but the pipe stops it.
Play is called for offside.
Griffin's finding a way to limp himself back to the bench here and finish his shift, but man, it's been a tough one. He got injured somewhere in the midst of it, showing a lot of heart and passion here as he's committed to staying on the ice for his team.
The Nighthawks win the faceoff at center. Quick pass to Jordan. Here's a save by Wagner.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Steps inside. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. From the point, looks to make something happen. Lehman's going to hang on for a whistle.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Late goings of this period. Still scoreless in this one. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. And it's a quick pass to Jordan. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. He says, let's get physical on that play. And a great save.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Sends the pass over. Here's the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and score.
Finland system.
The Nighthawks have struck first here in period number 1, although it comes a little late.
It's late, it's deep in the first period, but it doesn't matter. Timing is everything, and when you get the first goal and you're on the board, you've got the confidence, you've got the momentum.
Sidesteps the check. The Nighthawks have it now. Here's a chance to clear the defensive zone. And we'll reset things after that icing. Jordan's won it in their own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Here's a shot. Wagner's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. The Nighthawks lead it here late in this first period. The Icebreakers win the draw. Your boy Ovens got it on the offensive end. Feed to the middle. Can't get the shot off. The Icebreakers gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Passes it in front. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Shuts them down.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
To his teammate. And kept that one out of the net.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Here in the later stages of this period, we got a 1-0 game to this point. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Quick shot. Sacrifices the body. And look at this. The official is calling a penalty shot.
A penalty shot is going to be the right call here. He was off and clear on his own, unable to get the shot off because of the hook. Good call.
And the shooter lines up. Here we go. Fires it. He scores. What a finish on the penalty shot.
Perfectly executed. I love the way he comes in with some speed on the penalty shot and just gets the goaltender to move first and then capitalizes.
The Nighthawks are now up by 2, and they have really looked like the dominant team that we expected them to be here in this opening frame.
Yeah, they dictated pace right from puck drop, and they've held possession, and it's the reason why they have a majority of shots on goal, and they've been rewarded for their efforts, James.
And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone. Dumps it into the O-zone. The Icebreakers gain possession. Moves it to Owen. Oh, he throws down an intergalactic hit there.
And they have to be keeping their heads up here. I mean, you know exactly what he's going to be doing when he gets on the ice. He's throwing a ton of hits so far.
Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. There's a firm collision. Slides by the check. Scores! And they make the most of the time remaining.
Well, it's a buzzer beater there, James, and they are now buzzing heading into the intermission. You know that's carried momentum. They'll have to find a way to start the next period the same way they ended the last one.
The Nighthawks are holding down the lead here late in this first period. They have looked really good offensively so far. And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books. Cheryl, I really like how this team stayed with it all night long. They ran into a hot goaltender, but you know what? They kept putting pucks on net, and it paid off.
Well, it really did pay off, James, and sometimes you do have to stick with the game plan and really trust that what you're doing is right. Listen, they earn the possession time. They earn the ability to get the puck to the net. They need a little more net front presence, I thought, but they found a way to capitalize.
Thanks so much for joining us. We had a great time. Hope you did too. For all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cybulski. Good night.
What the fuck? Kurwa, co to jest do chuja?